I've got a theory about education and the education system, and I've been thinking about this forever, but I'm not an expert and I want to hear what people think, especially if you're in education or studying educational psychology or something. So on this fine Sunday, I was reading Hegel's Lectures on the History of Philosophy. And Hegel was talking about the Pythagorean theorem. And I don't know about y'all, but when I was growing up, I would hear all the time, why do I have to learn stuff like the Pythagorean theorem? How is that going to help me in the real world? And I think this shows that, one, humans are always going to be interested in succeeding within the system that we're born into. The system that we develop psychologically within, so neoliberal capitalism for kids today, in the West at least. But two, and this is the main theory I want to ask people about, I think this sort of attitude also stems from a lack of philosophy being taught in the Western education system. Philosophy meaning thinking about how to think. Asking questions about the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. So Hegel says the totality of human knowledge put together can be visualized as a net or a web. You have all the various different academic fields of study and research, different kinds of hard sciences, mathematics, the social sciences, and all these different disciplines interconnect and work together. This is what constitutes the web of human understanding about nature and existence. But philosophy is understanding the net or the web itself, how it's formed and how it changes. How do we obtain this knowledge or truth, and what do we do with it? And in the Western education system, you don't learn about the net. You don't learn philosophy unless you study it at a higher level, which you'll be mocked for. People go, a philosophy major? What, are you going to work at Starbucks? Even though philosophy has been proven to prepare people well for a lot of things, including law school. But I feel like by not teaching people about the web, by not teaching them about philosophy, kids are really just learning facts in a vacuum without really seeing how they're produced, how they're connected, or what the purpose of learning is. They're not really learning to think critically, and they're definitely not taught or shown that collective human thinking, research, and reason have always led to advancements in human society, and we're all a part of that project, so long as we choose to study hard. And in my opinion, this makes learning kind of seem pointless and suck. Unless you're like a genius scientist who can find a real purpose in learning, whether your purpose is monetary or otherwise. Or if you're a kid who sees being smart as your identity or your role within a social group. Or maybe you just really like memorizing facts. I don't know. But for me, I had really bad grades like all through high school until I got to college and started reading philosophy and political philosophy. That's when I got real interested in learning and ended up winning a Scholar All-American award from wrestling and good grades, which I never thought I would get. Philosophy just gave learning a purpose for me. And obviously that's not going to be everyone, but I still think everyone should learn some philosophy. I don't know. Let me know what you think.